Don't stop off the happy end. I'm not the one to plot against. The DOP, I'm never switching for the lens. You be rapping for the I'm a steadfast, never change the vision for these lame. Y'all be getting, but I'm just posting with a cake at. Batter, gonna afford that for a letter. Is a milli or the mammal, your pocket, I need a scan in my pocket, a safe. I got no fear in my heart, I'm paid in the land of the break. She don't never dress up, but except when she go to the rave. Rappers never rapping on the beat, less is driving the bass. But moving your pace, I paint a picture, you just spread it in a propaganda. Rock have been taken off and she gave me a proper land. And I went through them back and so never no dandruff. I don't got all my answers, you living off advances. And you taking pride in the gimmick, only for the paper while I fly into the premise. Fashion over love you cause your album full of fillers. The hype done got you, gas your fans decreasing when it simmers. But it's not my business.
You're now connected to Jackie's legacy 違うエネジーやめる民が望むこの言葉がセレビ No pedigree You're not a friend of me 対等に話したなら登ってこいこのピラミッド女神君臨与えるダメージ First get it by spinning bird まるでチュンリ Holy Trinity Money, power, respect 全てを get everything なんて思い描く crime 働く朝昼晩 Next place 深夜に出番悩みも焦りも全部光に変えてみせる M スって出たから何人なきゃ続きはない人知らない人にも言われるお前は誰ねそんならもっといけるあの日ワイザーが言ってくれた天国から見守ってる前のあいつも言っていた逃げられない今さらと一緒に仕掛ける罠君口プチ and brothers 急いで来てアバアバ I don't got time to play with you 強みも金がかかる耳をかっぽじって聞きな耳揃えてすぐにペイヤー Get up,ギンギン Get up Ice on, ice on ジャラジャラ$1 million Ice on, ice on Get up, ギンギン Get up Ice on, ice on Haters お疲れ様Work hard, play harder 壁元ならキラーキラー混ざりけないちょっと100%のピッピのチェーン足元からほらほら自我がわかるこの立ち方靴ならレア俺たちいつもヒットヒットヒットずっとレイトキットヘイトタッチずっとシット一歩一歩ずっとランに出す有料一生俺なら仕事も Yeah 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 Every 地に呼ばれる出なわけないで Set
Welcome basketball fans, it's Saturday afternoon and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Tyrese Halliburton.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. We've got Anthony. Durant is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Allen Iverson. And it's Miller in at the 2 spot. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages. As a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver.
Here's Thompson. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Russell sets a screen for Thompson over Miller, and Miller with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Curry dishes to Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Now here's Iverson. Outside for Durant. Back to Iverson. Outside Durant from downtown. It's hauled in by Artest.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he starts out with a miss in this one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
KD with the bucket.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
And stolen by Iverson. And they're pushing it up. Here's KD. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 7 points for KD. On the wing, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And Craig, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Allen Iverson. He rifled that one in from distance.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Here's Iverson. Takes it inside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start. Buckley down.
Thompson misses. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. And it's sent back by Russell.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. In the long reach, it's a wrap.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Durant. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Curry can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Iverson. Out to KD. No one near him. And it's Denver scoring again.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Curry passes to Thompson. Now Artest. Just 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets ahead, leading by 7. Live from... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Everything working for them inside. So far, guys, tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And they're also hitting that mid-range shot at a high clip. A big key will be to continue that success throughout.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, Anthony is out there with Durant. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Iverson in at the 1. If you know him well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
They set the pick. Thompson misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
McGrady passes to Jokic. Nails the baby hook.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys. Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got the lead up to 9 now for Denver.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
And it's Artest missing. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Jokic is second.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And when it comes to Nikola Jokic, Clark, is it fair to say he's the best second-round pick ever?
Absolutely, you'd have to put him at the top of the list. I mean, we're talking about a multi-time MVP and perhaps the best passing big man of all time, too. I don't know of any other second-rounders that have those kind of bona fides.
Jokic kicks to Iverson. Goes up on the wing. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
And the agility from Thompson making an impact. He really just takes off for the dunk.
No good from Durant. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 7. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pacers. Dumars comes in for Klay Thompson. Here's McGrady. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Baylor comes in for Artest. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Stephen Curry. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. McGrady with the ball. Baylor picks him up. McHale for 3. Bill Russell grabs the miss. Westbrook against Arenas. Lets the 3 fly. Drains the three-pointer. Arenas has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Agent Zero, a.k.a. Gilbert Arenas on the pick and roll. That is a problem. You have to stop the ball first because Arenas is looking to score.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Their defense is about as soft as hush puppies, giving the offense buffet, all they can eat.
Speaking of hush, and guys, now let's see what games have yet to tip off. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So with Gasol on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Joe Dumars is out there with Arenas. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Baylor. And it's Russell in at the 5 down low. And it's Durant missing. Pacers trail by 5. And here's Arenas outside. Connects from three-point range. Arenas has got 6 points. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s. Even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Arenas against Iverson for the lead. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And that one is good. 8 points for him.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Gasol's checked in for Russell. And a switcher also for Denver. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Allen Iverson. Hayes with the screen for Arenas. Indiana again missing. Craig, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
McGrady has to Mutombo. The wide open look for Durant. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Back to Arenas. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Shoots it up. Arenas missing again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Anthony. That's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Here's Baylor. Lays it up off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Miller inside, covered by Dumars. Shots good by Miller.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside Baylor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
Howard's checked in for the Nuggets. Iverson comes in for McGrady.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Durant with a screen on Arenas. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Indiana leading. Baylor drives in. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Howard. Iverson kicks to KD. On the wing, Miller. Action coming off the assist from KD. Miller's got 5 now.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's sent back by Howard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Arenas against Iverson, and stolen by Iverson. Jumps up, and the dunk by Iverson.
You've got to be careful with the ball when Iverson is around. He's got a real knack for picking pockets.
Arenas adds a two-pointer, and that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Nuggets ahead, up by 4. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
First personal foul.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And the Pacers call time here.
Here they are, your Indiana Pacers.
Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. So on the floor for Denver, Howard is out there with Durant. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then it's Miller, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. He gets it in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The drive by Iverson, and that one drops for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
First team foul.
Russell sets a screen for Curry. Oh, Curry off the bounce.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Howard. No good with the layup. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Artest kicks to Thompson. Russell a screen on Iverson. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Russell no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's Curry outside. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And no good that time. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Russell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Controlling the backboards. Russell with the talent and work ethic to do so consistently at both ends.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
Iverson gets to Durant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call, and the coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Miller. gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Mutombo is checked in for Dwight Howard. It's Curry with the drive. Anthony down low, working on Thompson, and it's Anthony slamming it down.
I mean, who else do you want taking this shot? Anthony, a natural scorer in any situation.
McGrady against Thompson. Back to Curry. And the pass to Mr. Perfect. 4 on the clock. The 3. And the slam dunk by Russell.
This is always the mindset of Bill Russell. When the game starts to tighten up, his focus amps up.
Durant feeling it out a bit. All alone. And it's Russell with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. On the wing, Iverson. And they double up Iverson. Durant for 3. Cranes it from downtown.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Out to Thompson. The tray. On the wing, Thompson. Curry against McGrady. Mr. Perfect. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Oh, wow. A huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside, KD. Launches a 3. He's off from 3. Into the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Here's Curry. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. We've got Allen Iverson. Mutombo is out there with Durant. Then it's Anthony, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. Outside, KD. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
Here's Anthony. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. 7 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
To the paint. Here's Russell. Outside for Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. 5 on the clock. It's tipped and stolen by Iverson. KD with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. On the wing, Iverson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
A 3-ball. It's in! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
And you know Curry loves these moments. The passion, the energy. What a shot.
Here's Thompson. There's the pick. Curry passes to Mr. Perfect. Rebound by the Nuggets. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside for Durant. Back to Iverson. Outside Durant. Anthony finds Durant from the baseline. Count it!
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment never rattles him.
Here's Curry. It's off. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. KD, a great individual performance for you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Tony Kroos en Alemania, el que le enseñó a Harry cómo se hace magia. El más duro en PR, múdate pa' Pensilvania. Sí, sí, no te molestes. No, 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 no te molestes. Ojalá sueñes conmigo cuando te acuestes. Hola, Charlie. Madre soltera, así como Licha. Ey, ey, me beso con villana. Me beso con Toquicha. Ey. Y el que no le guste, es porque no. ¿Dónde estamos? Yo no sé. ¿Quién tú eres? Yo no sé. Dios mío, perdóname, porque otra vez pequé. Yo lo sé, vamos a... Yo lo sé, Dios mío, perdóname. Ey, tal vez mi música no sea sana, pero yo no me inventé el... que me critican, estamos haciendo chavo y eso les pica. Ey, aquí está la mesera y el que predica. Mami, estás bien rica, envíame fotito que me tiene overthinking. La noche se puso moño violeta como Dinky Winky. Ey. Ey, pa' creer en Dios no hay que ser ministro. Ningún hombre en la tierra.
Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. A day like no other. Opening night in the NBA. Doris, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Well, the long, hot summer is over finally. To me, one of my favorite things is watching the rookies. Which of those guys will make an immediate impact? Which guy gets the most time? And then, you know, some second-rounders always seem to surprise us. The diamonds in the rough that are perhaps a little more prepared than we thought.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Russell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so Durant will bring it up for Denver. It's a three-point game. They went to Indianapolis for their last meeting with the Pacers. Came out with a victory.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
Tipped.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, BA. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Curry. Thompson passes to Curry to the inside. Thompson with it. Fires the three. Anthony grabs the board.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's McGrady. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Puts it up from 17, and he hits the jump shot.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. On the wing, Thompson. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. For Denver, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. He got a piece of it. For 3, Durant. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
And here's Curry. Pass to Russell. Curry surveys. 6 on the shot clock. Indiana again missing. Denver in the lead. Iverson passes to Anthony. Here's McGrady. Back to Durant. Here's the three. The Pacers pull it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. 35 seconds left in the first. Here's McGrady. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Boy, Kevin Durant near impossible to guard in the pick and roll. In that instance, the quick cut off the screen, so pretty.
Here's Artest. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-pointer. Artest has got 8 points. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McGrady. Defended by Thompson. Jokic passes to McGrady. Now Anthony. Here's Iverson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. It's all tied in Denver. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Anthony. Nikola Jokic is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Miller. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks, good stuff. Here's Iverson. And it's rejected. Here's Artest. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He's got 11.
We think of Thompson as a beautifully gifted shooter, but make no mistake, he understands when and where to place the basketball when a teammate is open.
And another miss by Denver.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Artest. Off target from three-point range. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 5. Pass to Miller. Let's go with a 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Nuggets foul. Allen Iverson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
Here's Curry.
42.
It's great that basketball has become such a worldwide sport, Doris. The talent in the NBA has never been better.
I couldn't agree more, BA, and great competitors, no matter what, want to play against the best regardless of where they come from. Look at the MVPs. Giannis with multiple wins in that category. Nikola Jokic with back-to-back MVPs. I love it. The better the competition, the greater the level of play.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. Fourth, the Nuggets.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional. largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Curry passes to Mr. Perfect. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Here's Durant out to the right wing. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. That shot off. Thompson scanning the floor. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Nuggets have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Anthony outside. And he gets it to go.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Durant. Outside Curry, and stolen by Durant. They push it up 4-on-3. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And there's a pick. Curry passes to Mr. Perfect. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Well, the length of Kevin Durant on the defensive end, creating havoc and an opportunity for his guys.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Curry gets the bucket.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Durant. Howard, the screen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Curry from the arc. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Pacers. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello there.
You love how they've come in here and taken charge. Hostile crowd, but these guys are blocking out the noise.
Yeah, they came in prepared.
And let's take a second now to see what the fans are saying on social media. And we have a question here from Astronaut in Space. She asks, Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Indiana leading, and the Pacers looking at who they've got.
Denver foul. Allen Iverson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Arenas. Howard grabs the miss.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Durant way outside. Anthony, the pass to Durant. Pacers with a rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Basket's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Iverson into the lane, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for
And he makes the first.
Allen Iverson. 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Arenas. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The kick to Durant. 4-3. And another miss by Denver. Indiana has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's McGrady. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw. And the Nuggets making a change here.
2 shots.
Good on the second one. And here are the Pacers now, leading by 5. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Arenas passes to Gasol.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Baylor. Denver grabs the miss.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Hayes with a screen on Westbrook. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his second personal foul.
All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Tim Hardaway.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Here's Westbrook. Gasol grabs the board. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Shooting for Indiana. Arenas. At the line for 1.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Pass to Baylor. Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The deep 3. Doesn't go that time. For Denver, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to McGrady. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Gasol grabs the board. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Baylor. And the shot's good. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Durant, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Baylor, guarded by Durant. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Pacers leading by 5. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. And for Indiana, they've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Artest in at the 3.
Oh, nice defense there by Anthony, creating the transition opportunity. Terrific heads-up play.
To the cup, Curry, and the layup is good off the glass. The Nuggets trail. Here's Iverson. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Durant. They set the screen. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Here's Artest. Off target from outside.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
KD splashes the triple.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Pass to Thompson. It's picked off. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Outside Curry. Now here's Russell.
Nuggets foul. Allen Iverson. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Off the inbound. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Here's Iverson, defended by Thompson. Here's Miller. And they get it back. Pass to Iverson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Anthony. Oh, he picked him clean. Outside Curry. Inside. There's the steal. And here they come. 3-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Artest. Here's Mr. Perfect. Guarded by Durant. Deflects the pass. They push it up 4-on-3. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
It's deflected. In transition, here they come. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, the gravity of Stephen Curry allows for him to find open teammates, and boy, does he relish the chance.
Here's Iverson, guarded by Russell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And they'll get another chance. Outside Durant. Second chance shot. Russell with the rebound. And Curry's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 1-point game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry. It falls!
Nobody you want taking that shot more than Steph Curry. What a pressure player.
Timeout called, the Nuggets. They trail by 3. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Anthony outside. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Miller. Puts up a 3. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. To Mr. Perfect. The 3 won't fall. Timeout called, the Nuggets. Durant. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Iverson, guarded by Russell. Pass to Iverson. Pacers with a rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And for the Pacers, Stephen Curry is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in at the 5. Ooh, Durant with a steal. There's the drive. Miller. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good. Big sequence there, guys. Curry takes it upon himself to take and make the big bucket.
Stolen by Russell. Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A guy who hits over 90% from the line for his career. Curry trying to put his team over the hump here.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Pass to Russell. Back to Curry. He connects!
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
Outside Durant. Here's Miller, and they get it. Money! Brought them within 2 points now.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And here are the Pacers now. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from the high post. The shot off that time. Here's Here's Iverson. He's covered by Curry. Here's Miller. Can't get the three to fall. And he commits the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Denver calls timeout. They're down by 3. There's 6 seconds left in OT. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. It's the Pacers with the ball.
Pound for pound, Stephen Curry, one of the toughest guys in the league.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 2. 3 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback would suffice.
Here's Durant. Off the mark. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
All black mama family, BMF, hard to go beat. Now my chest and it goes right down the tather, yeah. This is black entertainment, baby. This is black power status, yeah. 2 fingers for the mama seat, I'm screaming black mama matters, yeah. All goes out to Vanessa and the whole black mama family, BMF, yeah. BMF, on BET, yeah, we the best, yeah, we the best. On GOD, yeah, we there, yeah, we there. GOAT like COVID B, rest in power, and so for peace. Black lives matter, fact, that's a matter of fact.
Lavish, lavish, lavish. Swear you live lavish. I tried to give you the world, then God told me you shouldn't have it. I've been a savage, got skeletons all in my attic. Yeah. This thing ain't free if you pay him a fee, then it'll vanish. Yeah. Vanish. I might just vanish to Paris. Balcony in the morning, I'll risk it all with the badders. Yeah. The whole things I done, I swear I didn't mean it with malice. Wait. Unless you're the opposites, I pray it leaves you all damaged. I pick up the pace. Yeah. All in a mixture, he be with a do. Make you tell the truth. Gift and a curse, cause you're gifted with. I'm gifted with words. Live and you learn, got split in two. Better than who, you ain't better than Deuce. I got better and better improve. I'm on some veteran moves. I might just move to the States. Buy me a. And I'm good. I don't know. Bring me the. Me and them cannot relate. I don't wanna do days. Wait, closing the door, don't be late. I was some models and actors, we're eating off Michelin plates. Bites out of state. Quick getaway. Hey, quick little break. But when I get back, better line like. We do a show, then it's like a parade. It's very rare that we make a mistake. Used to want love till I learned that it face. Talking this stuff, you ain't got what it takes. Said I'm with 4, but I'm rolling with 8. Get to the door, then they let us in straight. Ain't on the base. We skate. Really ain't fair anytime that we play. Used to want love, now I think I need hate. Ball or medium steak. Oh, I feel great. How many years I've been keeping my space, keeping my room, moving like Mew. I'm number 2. Please don't mistake what I say on these tunes. Better than who, you ain't better than Deuce. I got better and better improve. I'm on some veteran moves. I might just move to the States. Buy me a. When I'm good, I don't know. Bring me the. Me and them cannot relate. I don't wanna do days. Wait, closing the door, don't be late. I was some models and actors, we're eating off Michelin plates. Bites out of state. Quick getaway. Hey, quick little break. But when I get back, better line like.
Wanted me, I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. What you do, what you do. Made a move, could've made a move. If I knew I'd be with you. Is it too late to pursue? I bite my tongue, it's a bad habit. Kinda mad that I didn't take a stab at it. Thought you were too good for me, my dear. Never gave me time of day, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I think are sure. Yeah, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. if I tried to make a pass at it. Now you're not too good for me, my dear. Funny you come back to me, my dear. It's okay, things happen for reasons that I can't ignore, yeah. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. You can't surprise a Gemini. I'm everywhere, I'm cross-sighted. Now that you're back, I can decide if I decide if you're invited. You always knew the way to wow me. Around, get tongue-tied. I turn it on, I make it rowdy. Then carry on, but I'm not hiding. You, 'cause you know what you found bad.
I need 400. Why you doing all that typing? We've been trying to up the score. On the gram, Cinderella on the week. How much did the Phantom cost? Bag too much. Driver give me there when I'm too clutch with another. All black, red inside, 2+ go. And designer new Balenci with Adidas. Mama knew I was a hustler in the stomach as a fetus. I was back and forth the court and now I'm balling alopecia. Molly calling me cause I fell in love with Keisha. Can you point out all the haters? I can't see them through these cottage. Let my newest cause I watch when you having plenty of bread, all the pigeons come flocking. You feel me? True be told, I'ma always show the real me. It's chilly, bust down creeping with the matching Richard Millie. Flyer than an eagle when I'm touching down in Philly. Nickname a coupe, Lil Wayne, no silly. Drop, ain't no laying up, I'm just drilling and I'm peeling. Gotta roll, skirt out the door with these rocks in the wrist. Too much, 4 Giottos on the bench. Too much, too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. Rocks in the wrist, too much. 4 Giottos on the bench, too much. Too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much.
always flexing.
Ay si mura sa kagswito da bugo man di ay di mi kasabay. Mura sa kagkinsa da wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. Ay pag inamaw, storya ra ang galabaw. Ay si mura kagsikinsa da wa kayangay. Ay palabi, dagan kay kag arti. Wa kay agi, ay pag pinagrabi, ay pag pinamay. Sa tinud anay, klaro kay kabay, mananap kami natay. Dato daw siya do, pero kaon dilata. Check in sa McDo, nya gabaw no ginata. Importante wa kay silbi. Plastic kang dako, imo naw kay dili malata. Hoy giatay, ikaw na lagi. Ikaw na ang pinakamaayo, pinaka-cool, pinaka-dato, pinaka-grabe, bogo ka, pinamay. Feeling sweet to bogo di ay. Ulis inyo eh. Naamor bagtak lamok. Ay si mura sa kag-sweet to da bogo man di ay. Di mi kasabay. Mura sa kagkinsa da wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaon. Ay pag inamaw, storya ra ang galabaw. Ay si mura kagsikinsa da wa kayangay.
Now I ain't tune with the realest. Ain't got no business. Claim me you real. Streets is fresh out of love. Ain't got no feelings. Pull up looking like villains. Whip ain't got no ceiling. Catch me sauced up, might be dripping in a brand new drop. Might be whipping up and down your block. F my city, that on lock. Talking ain't got no guap. Wanna get me sitting on top.
Rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock out if you ain't no slouch. Rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock to the beat, good vibes, y'all know what I'm about. Racks in the bank, racks on my mom's, racks on my girl, big racks, I don't care about clout. Ride for my fam, ride for my crew, ride for my town, F-town, I'ma always stay down. Slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on the beat. Shot of Spence got the F-town bounce. Get off the wall, gon' get you some cash, gon' get you some. Stop standing around. Cash going up, rain coming down, drip, drip, we don't see no drop. Dodging it, dodging it, dodging it. Skirt, skirt, GPS reroute. Slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on the beat. Spence Lee got the F-town bounce. Young shot of Spence gon' slide on the beat, slide on the beat. I cannot be no slouch. Fly as a bird, tag on my shirt, some I cannot pronounce. Babes on my feet like the Hollywood walk. All I see is stars when I look down. Bounce up and down, shake up and down, little girl, cause you know that you bad. Bounce up and down, shake up and down, I don't care. One of a kind, they can't copy my style, so I know that they mad. Ladies love me, ladies love me, ladies love me, I don't need no tough guy act. Hop on the plane, hop on the stage, then I go turn up the crowd, man, so loud. Pray every day, work hard every day, cause in 2018, man, I almost gotta be stage, I'm a free to the negative, I'm blind. All of my life, I had a vision, I was looking straight through my third eye. Life is a internet, you keyboard, you hunched on your phone, you should go outside. Talking that when you talking that, say more about you than to say about I. Don't call my phone, don't call my phone, don't call my phone if you talking about thumbing through the bread while I'm so good, had a recount. Ain't talking Girl Scout. Envious people, they green in the face, they belong in the trash like Oscar the Grouch. Pick and roll on them, 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 pick and roll on them. Yeah. Rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock to the beat, rock out if you ain't no slouch. Rock to the beat, rock to the beat, sleep these, this stuck to the couch. Racks in the bank, racks from the put a ping, I still at the house. Ride for my fam, ride for my team, ride for my town. F-town, I'ma always hold down. Slide on the beat, eyes on the street. Never catch me slipping on cot. Get off it, gon' get you some cash. Me and Spence get the bag, these is lost. Put some respect, put some respect, put some respect on my name when you talk to a boss. Dodging the, still trying to get a. Slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on the beat, slide on it like Gucci flip-flops. Tied to them, ride for them, tied to the money, tied up, talking about big knots. Stone on my wrist, stone on my fist, stone on my earlobe. Is a Dwayne Johnson rock. Walk in my shoes, walk in my shoes, walk in my shoes. You can never fit on mom's that squat.
Don't get crossed up, feel like AI when I got the rock. Big Blake, pass it, I'ma take it up top. I hit my head on the press box. No defense, got the city on lock. Think we hot now, wait till we pop. You don't make the cut, it's chop. Pick and roll on them. 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 Pick and roll on them.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
It's coming. Listen to the G-Dub sound. Playing good speakers bumping as I got the sound for you.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Pacers. so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
I think for the Pacers, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Iverson, Anthony out there with Durant, and it's Mutombo, and it's McGrady in at the 2-guard. Bangs home the trifecta. And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
And so here's Denver, following the score by Indiana. KD is screen on Curry. Here's KD. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. KD's got 5 points so far.
Such a difficult defensive matchup as KD is impossible to guard around the basket.
Got loose and stolen by Iverson. Outside, KD. Nice D from Russell.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Curry outside. Denver grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
McGrady with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Durant. That's good.
3 points.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. And you hear it often, Brent, these Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. You've got a great, experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
Iverson kicks to Durant. Durant with another miss. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry, wide open, buries it from 3-point range.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Iverson passes to Durant. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Back to our test. Thompson passes to Curry. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's McGrady. Mr. Perfect with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
From the arc. And it's Artest missing. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to New Orleans. Stolen by Artest. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Back to Curry. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Curry on the wing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant with the steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Anthony, the pass to Iverson. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Indiana trailing here. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Iverson is out there with Miller. And it's Durant. Then it's Anthony. And it's Jokic in at the 5, home in the paint. Outside Curry. Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That's what happens. You play up on Curry too much, and then he finds an angle, delivers the ball. Devastating pick and roll.
KD on the wing. There's the triple from Durant.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Curry passes to Russell. Good on the shot.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
Denver in the lead. Iverson outside. To the middle. Out to KD. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Arenas passes to Russell, and Bill Russell slams it in.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Check in for Durant. You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have a choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move. And that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
Clock at 6. With the fadeaway. Mr. Perfect can't hit.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Here's Arenas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That one is off.
The more you watch Arenas, the more it seems like the sky is the limit when it comes to his ability, starting to do things you just don't expect from a guy his size.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Mutombo's checked in, so the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Some changes here for the Pacers. Marcus All checked in for Russell. Hayes comes in for Mr. Perfect. And it's Baylor in for Ron Artest. Allen Iverson's checked in for the Nuggets. And he sinks the second. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. McGrady right side. That one rolling around and rims out.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Hayes with the screen for Arenas. The kick out to Dumars. Outside Baylor. Just 5 on the clock. Over McGrady. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's Anthony. It's rebounded by Gasol. One-on-one here. Here's Baylor. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Anthony, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And that's the type of challenge Anthony presents to the defense. Sometimes they are just forced to foul.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Dumars outside. Sinks the triple. Dumars got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers out in front, leading by just 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello there, everybody.
They're running up and down the floor like they're in the schoolyard. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do.
Like lots of easy buckets, nobody getting back.
And moving on here, how about the fantastic matchup at the power forward position in this one?
I love watching these 2 guys go at it. You can call.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Baylor. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Joe Dumars. Then there's Hayes, and it's Gasol. And at the center, filling out the middle. Anthony's shot is off. Pacers leading by 4. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. And then Durant with the jam.
I can't take Melo for granted on defense, that time with the active hands to help come away with the steal.
Passes it to Baylor. Taken away by Anthony. Iverson with the ball, and Arenas picks him up defensively. Here's KD. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Arenas against Iverson. No good from Arenas. And KD's got the ball here for the Nuggets. And Iverson throws it down.
So dynamic with the ball. Durant showing his versatility with that dish.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. From deep, Arenas traps in the tray. Arenas has got 6 in the quarter.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Iverson gets to McGrady. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside Arenas to the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
Iverson passes to KD. With the drive and finished off by KD.
Well, we know KD can carry the load offensively any night. Are we seeing a little stat padding here?
Arenas dishes to Hayes. Back to Arenas. He kicks it to Gasol. Outside Baylor. Shot clock at 5. Mutombo with some nice D. The Nuggets trail. Iverson outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first free throw of the game.
First team foul. Shooting for Denver, Iverson.
And he knocks down the first one. And Indiana making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Howard comes in for Mutombo. And Miller's subbed in for Tracy McGrady.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
The 3 from KD. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Halliburton. The kick out to Dumars. They need this. Sinks the 3-pointer. Dumars got 6.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Durant way outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Nuggets. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with us.
Hey, look, you can score, but we're getting seduced.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Howard. Durant is out there with Anthony. Then it's Miller, and it's Iverson in at the point. Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Iverson passes to Howard. It's Durant on the wing. A special move before the shot. KD's got it all tied up now for Denver.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First team foul. At the line.
Free throw good, Russell.
Russell. 2 shots.
And so Russell hits them both. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Durant kicks to Howard. Durant feeling it out a bit. Back to Howard. The shot misses. Nice D from Russell. Artest on the way. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Howard.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And there's the pass to Durant. Howard setting the pick for KD. Dishes to Miller. That's good. A nice assist from Durant.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Iverson against Curry. Here's Mr. Perfect. Artest with the screen on Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry outside. Offensive rebound. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Tumbo is checked in for Denver. Outside Curry. Curry buries the 3-shot.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry. Bingo.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
He's a difference maker. Iverson with all the shots in his arsenal and ready to deliver.
There's a good screen. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Iverson kicks to Durant. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
That is why Melo wants the ball. No fear whatsoever. Letting that one fly.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Artest. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Durant just inside the line. The Pacers pull it in. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iverson outside. Lets it go from 14. Count it!
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry against Mutombo. Oh, missed it. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Indiana foul. Number 8. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game is coming through.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And stolen by Iverson. So the Nuggets win it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to... All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Hit from the back, now she testing you miss me. I got bands and it's stuck in my pants, well. Feel me? Pockets ain't dancing like Britney. Bands on me can't fit my insies. Dior look good when it fit me. Back in Jakarta, they hope for my downfall. Like come out like that and Nash. And they mad. Why you mad? And they mad. Yeah. Pull it with a fit and they mad. Show money bags in my backpack. Introducing one your granddad. Stepping on rap like Roach. I don't trust a with a brag coach. She gon' touch ice while I slow. Ski west like game.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena, getting set to do. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Stephen Curry, also Thompson out there, and it's Artest in at the 3. And so Anthony will bring it up for Denver. Durant surveying the D. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, B.A. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine, adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Curry passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. The steal. Here's Iverson, defended by Thompson. Durant fades back. Not going to go that time.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
The 3 from Thompson. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Iverson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers. You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend the guy with his level of skill and determination.
Miller's checked in for the Nuggets. Back to Curry. Take it away. Here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
You've got to be careful with the ball when Iverson is around. He's got a real knack for picking pockets.
Allen Iverson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:49 left in the first. Curry gets the bucket.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Here's Iverson. Outside Durant. Pass to Iverson. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Outside Curry. Out to Thompson. Durant pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Anthony. Three-pointer. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Curry surveys. On the take. Here's Mr. Perfect. He can't hit that time. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Denver in the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Durant with the bucket.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Substitution for the Patriots.
19 seconds left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Arenas. The shot to stop the run. Pass to Mr. Perfect. From deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. And so it's Denver. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Indiana trailing here. And when you watch this Nuggets team, Clark, their chemistry on the court is obvious.
Yeah, B.A., the pieces just fit and fit quite nicely. Give a lot of credit to the front office, doing a good job drafting, and then finding the right veterans to complement who they already had.
Anthony is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Miller. Then there's Nikola Jokic. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And the NBA doing what they could to get rid of the take foul recently. Grant, it seems like a success.
Absolutely. It's been a huge success. Fast breaks feel fast again. And penalizing take fouls has made the game much, much better.
Anthony with a bucket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
From behind the arc. Arenas' shot is off. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Right wing. Here's Arenas. There's the three. Nails it from three. Artest has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Hey, you don't often see the quick release from Artest, but that time he showed it to you.
Anthony, the pass to Iverson. And there's the screen. Got a hand on it. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. To the right side. Pass to Mr. Perfect. On the wing, Thompson. From deep. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently, like they are now, should help them do it.
Out to Anthony. Fires from deep. And Arenas pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Artest can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And here's Thompson for three. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Artest. Here's Arenas. There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound. McHale's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller. He buries it from three. Miller's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Arenas, pounded by Westbrook. Arenas passes to Dumars. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. 2 on the clock. Arenas with the bucket.
Hey, there's one thing we know about Gilbert Arenas now. There's not a shot that he won't take. He'll let it fly from anywhere.
Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. He was all alone on that one. Miller's got 6 here in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Miller. His first personal foul. 13 foul.
First free throw is good.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Hayes is checked in for Indiana.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
It sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
To keeping the tempo, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson.
11 seconds left in the second period. Here's Arenas. Pass to Baylor. It's intercepted. It could go. The shot won't fall. And so it's Denver up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games.
Taking a look here at Indiana. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Nuggets.
Well, it's their style of play, their pace.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, you got to like what Carmelo Anthony has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Pacers, they've got Marc Gasol. Stephen Curry is out there with Hayes. And it's Dumars in at the 2 spot. Here's McGrady, screen by Durant. Here's McGrady. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Nuggets have some flat-out scorers on their roster, but head coach Mike Malone said the way we play is pass is king. The ball moves around and everybody benefits. And Brian, it sure helps when your best player, Nikola Jokic, is setting the tone with his incredible court vision.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks for that.
We know Curry has tremendous vision. And he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Denver has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Iverson passes to Durant. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Gasol. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's McGrady. Durant deflected. And he gets it back. Here's Mutombo. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
You cannot sleep on KD's length now. He's excellent at using that length on the offensive boards.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Curry passes to Gasol. Rebound by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds now. Anthony misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Curry passes to Hayes. For the tie. Indiana again missing. The Nuggets have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Looking to get it going. Durant on the attack.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Timeout called, the Pacers. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Denver in second.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Now here's Westbrook. He's guarded closely.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Here's Arenas, pounded by Westbrook. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Arenas. Launches it. That one no good. And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top. They're up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Kevin Durant is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Anthony. And it's Miller in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court. Nuggets foul on Anderson. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets. Number 55.
Now Curry. The 3 is up. Here's Russell. And here's Thompson for 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Here's Iverson, guarded by Russell. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got his first bucket in this one.
Check out the Dikembe Mutombo doing his thing inside, using his height and reach to score the ball.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Thompson. The crossover. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Shots blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. From 6 feet away. He shoots again. On the wing, Durant. Shot clock at 6. And finally, they hit one. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Three-pointer Anthony doesn't go. That's his 5th miss out of 10 tries. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Pass to Thompson. Here's Artest. Here's Mr. Perfect from outside the arc. The Pacers again can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Three-pointer Anthony. It's rebounded by Artest.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And here's Curry for 3. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponent. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And you can trust Curry in these moments. The pressure doesn't affect his shooting ability, and he knows how to deliver.
Stolen by Russell.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And here's Curry for three. Rebound by the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Boy, when Durant's on the attack, so quick and explosive, puts the defense in a bind.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And it's Indiana's ball, and a deep three from Curry. Curry with another miss. 16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant, pass to Mutombo. It's tipped, and they get it back. Out to the right wing. Here's Miller, back to Durant. Tries again.
And with length and instincts, Thompson has been an elite defender in the league for years.
So it's Denver picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Kevin Durant.